Hey my friends, welcome to another Disney Dreamlight Valley build. Today we are going to be doing a challenge in Disney Dreamlight Valley that I've never done before, but I'm so excited about. I think it'll be really fun to do in this game. I've seen it done a lot on Sims, but I've never seen it for this one. We're going to be spinning the wheel to get a random theme, and then we're going to decorate a room with that theme. So let's go ahead and pop the wheel up and spin the thing and see what we're going to get. I'm kind of nervous. Let's see. First thing is Wreck-it Ralph. This is actually really good. I mean, honestly, I could have gotten any of these movies and I would have been super pumped, but oh yeah, Wreck-it Ralph. Like, I'm instantly, my brain is going color, 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 color. I think this is going to be really fun. Come on, let's go. You know, one of my favorite things about Disney Dreamlight Valley is that you can pick any of the subtypes, furniture, any type of furniture, and you can filter out and pick a specific movie and it will show you all of the furniture that you have from that movie. So that actually makes this challenge a lot easier in that way. We're not having to find objects that remind us of that movie. They just already have it filtered out for you. Although I do use a few more objects in this build that weren't specific to this movie, but I thought fit the vibe. So let's go ahead and dive into my thoughts. So I am actually modeling this build from an Airbnb that we stayed at a year ago in Tennessee that I loved. It was a little small room that had all your things in it, like a little reading area, the little kitchen nook, a living space. It was all just in this one room. So I kind of got to experiment with that and see how can I turn this little box into a living area, an Airbnb that's like Wreck-it Ralph. So I tried to experiment with the wall and the carpet, like the flooring, and I could not make it match the vibe. I thought the gold would kind of bring out the gold that's in the furniture that's already with Wreck-it Ralph, but it ended up not being my favorite, so I ended up changing that a little bit later and going for a more neutral look, and I think that works better for the furniture that Wreck-it Ralph comes with because it's already so bright neon, and I think it's better to have a more neutral canvas to work with for these kinds of colors. So the first thing is I wanted to work on when you come into the door, you have, as soon as you walk in, there's a little area where you can put your stuff down, sit, and be close to where the kitchen area is. And that's, a quaint little place as soon as you walk in. That's really lovely. And because the Wreck-it Ralph furniture comes with a bunch of arcade games, I wanted to create a space that was more fun, a space where you can kind of chill out, hang out after a long day, and you can play some arcade games with your friends. So the living area space turned more into a living area from maybe more like a game center type of area, which turns out really cool in the end. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I'll have to show that in the end. But right now I'm just working on the dining and kitchen area. So as you can see, I'm experimenting with what kind of kitchen we're gonna turn out to be. I don't really have a whole lot of really fun, bright furniture for the kitchen. So I really had to depend on accents and art to bring out all those fun Wreck-it Ralph colors. And I, again, wanted to choose a more neutral kitchen so that way I could put those pops of colors using art and decorations. And you'll see that come in here shortly. It makes the space look so much more cohesive. I really love the light that comes with the Wreck-it Ralph theme. It's so pretty how it shines, this bright pink light. It looks really good with all the rest of the objects that come with it. I'm not really sure why the Wreck-it Ralph has those glasses that hang from the ceiling. It doesn't really remind me of Wreck-it Ralph, but maybe I'm not remembering right. But I thought that was more like Ratatouille, but I went with it. And I like how it looks. It looks great because it makes it give it a more Airbnb apartment vibe, which is what I was going for. This is where I changed the wall more to a neutral, and I thought it looked so much better. I even gave a little accent wall to the side, which I also love because it's true to its theme, but it's not overwhelming if all the walls were that. And then I ended up choosing a dark wood for the floor to match the chocolate that is on the accent wall. So I'm just adding the art here over to the side in the little kitchen nook area. I love that. And this is where I started to kind of find myself using furniture from other places. Monsters Inc. furniture pairs really well with Wreck-it Ralph because the Monsters Inc. furniture is just as colorful. So I found these frames that I thought fit awesomely with Penelope's portraits. And when I was going through, I found this amazing door divider that also goes with the Monsters Inc. stuff that I actually was kind of looking for. I was looking for some way to kind of divide the bedroom area from the gaming area just to differentiate that space. And I was going to use bookshelves, but none of the bookshelves matched the vibe. They were all regal and very like mahogany wood bookshelves like Beauty and the Beast, but the doors turned out amazing. I mean, like, I cannot think of anything else that could have worked with that space like it did. It's so bright and colorful, and I just loved how it turned out. Now, these games were super tricky to figure out the layout because I felt like everything felt really claustrophobic. So oh my goodness, I think I rearranged that furniture a million times before I was super satisfied with the way it turned out. It just took some reconfiguration until I decided, okay, this is a little bit more roomy. And then one thing was the bedroom area. It just felt kind of bland and needed a little bit more. So once I was able to figure out how the furniture was going to go in the living area, I found the best little nook area where you could read a book, and it has nothing to do with Wreck-it Ralph. It's not in the theme at all. Actually, it's a Beauty and the Beast nook area, but once you see that be put in this space, it actually reminds me of Wreck-it Ralph's the movie where Penelope's having the sleepover with all the princesses, because it looks just like one of the couches that they're sitting on and all talking together. And I kind of imagine that in my head, like, oh my gosh, like what if Penelope rented out this Airbnb with all the Disney princesses, and this is where they all like sat and chat like how it was in the movie. And look how it looks, how it just brings out those same colors that are all throughout the room. I thought, yes, that just brought it all together and tied it wonderfully together. And then I'm just putting in the final touches right here, and I found this Mickey Mouse neon sign that I felt looked really great and matched the other neon aesthetic that we have in the room, and I put it right there on the table and loved how it brought that space together. And I added some more color to the kitchen just to give it less neutral vibes and just some more color. And we're going to be coming up on the just the go around of the room, and I hope you guys enjoyed this build. It was so fun and very challenging to do, and be subscribed if you want to stay tuned for more of the challenges of putting these rooms together. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you for another video or stream sometime soon.